Hello and welcome back to Cisco in a week. Hell yeah. First and foremost, I really want to thank each and every one of you who have watched the audio videos, and especially thank you like Global Offensive subreddit. You guys were fucking awesome. Like I was kind of flabbergasted with all the positive comments and positive things which you were trying to help me from. And thank you for watching the video, by the way, from the audio videos. And don't worry, I'm gonna continue this whole thing, and we're gonna just go far and far. So first and foremost thing, this week there wasn't much news about CSGO. Pretty much there was a really big news which I'm probably gonna discuss everything which properly in detail. But beside of that, there weren't much thing happening. So let me just quickly go through all the small news which were happening in the CSGO circuit right now. So first of all, DreamHack Open is gonna start. So DreamHack Open 2020 is gonna start, and pretty much unlike all old DreamHacks which have like tier 2, tier 3 teams, DreamHack Open this time has pretty much all the teams, like I would say top 20 pretty much. I don't know exactly, I didn't see, but as I just quickly scroll through all the team lists, and there was literally everyone: Vitality, FaZe, Astralis. Hopefully Astralis too. It's gonna be a open tournament. It's gonna be open online tournament. Hopefully how it goes, and let's see how it goes. Pretty much. So that was the first news, and secondly there was Siezed from Navi. There was an interview from him, which was pretty much him saying that he gonna stick with Navi as much as he can until the games became less and less fun for him. So pretty much just a dedication from him, and it pretty much shows how dedicated of a player he is to the team. And he go through all the whole situation, he basically just stated that the Navi was the team he always wanted to be with and forever, and when he was finally in the team, it was like a dream come true. So he just don't let go of that dream. And hopefully Siezed is a really great player which really fits well in a Navi lineup. So hopefully this thing continues, and let's see how it goes, because like Navi before the quarantine, they were literally the top team in the world, but like slowly they have been downfalling really heavy. But hopefully best of luck to the Navi team, and let's see how it goes. So the third and main news this week was let's change the scenery, and let's change the whole scenario. So this is no more in a week, and now it is It Matters. So this is kind of like a new, like a ranked show, kind of like a thing which I do. It's probably going to be a proper show in future, but right now there's not much news, so I'm just gonna mix It Matters into this show. So It Matters, let's start. So in this week's It Matters, I'm going to talk about MIBR. So as you probably already know, MIBR lineup has been dismantled. They have been gone, and Taco, Dead and Fur were kicked out of the lineup, mainly because of the Dead's cheating accusations and cheating. Well, he didn't admit, but like he was the first coaches who was admitted to the coaching bug situation, and he was kicked from the team. But this is very justified ruling, and pretty justified thing to like let go of. But comparatively, other players, Taco and Ferber, also let go and fallen. KNG and the new guy, I don't remember his name, sorry. So yeah, they were only left in the team, and the KNG and Fallen were really unhappy with the whole decision. Mainly Fallen, because Fallen literally said that I also don't want to stay in the team if you want to just kick people like that. But to be honest, that was not a bad decision from MIBR to kick them. Like MIBR have given them so many chances. Like I remember from like early 2018, they have been stick with this lineup and try to help them. But what had this lineup given them? Literally nothing. Like I remember, which was Tariq and Stewie's MIBR. They were the last MIBR lineup which even won anything. And what they won a fucking Chinese tournament, which was CSGO something, I don't remember, CSGO Asia or something. They won that tournament, and they haven't won anything else since then. So it's like a really bad, and like they have stick with this lineup. The MIBR owners, which are Luminosity's managed organization, they own MIBR, and they have like stick with this team throughout the thick and thin for so long. And now players are onto their fucking heads trying to say that they haven't given them an opportunity. Like, are you serious? They have literally given you 3 years to like do something, and you haven't been unable to do anything. Even Colzera gave up on you. Colzera moved to FaZe. He just wanted, like, he didn't want to stick with you guys, and you guys were unable to fit a 5th player into your team since Cole left. First there was Lucas, and Lucas won, and you couldn't even to fit him. Then you added the Argentinian player. You weren't able to fit him, and then you moved the new player, and you weren't able to fit him into the team. And now you go ahead and say that your team has given you enough opportunities. It's like a fucking bullshit argument to make up against the whole team. So okay, but for like a player and loyalty perspective, I kind of agree with Fallen, because he doesn't want to stick with the team which doesn't have the people he wanted to build a team with. So yeah, this is kind of makes sense of him stepping down from the whole roster. KNG also stated he didn't agree with the decision and everything, which kind of is like, okay, I guess, but whatever. Then Fur and Taco were all over the Reddit. Mainly Fur. I wouldn't say Taco is not much of a guy who goes and shit talks people. So yeah, Fur go ahead and talk a lot of shit to a lot of people, and even to his organization, even to his team, and he did the shit he shouldn't have done actually. But yeah, he did that shit. So that was pretty much the end of MIBR Legacy. Pretty much, this is the end of MIBR Legacy. What's happening right now in the world? Well, okay, if I don't know if you guys know, and you've been following this whole core lineup from like forever, but like first they came out, it was 2015, 2016, it was Kaboom, which was a really homegrown team from Brazil. They were literally 5 guys: Colzera, Fur, Taco, Fallen. These 4 guys. And so yeah, these guys were there. These guys were there since forever. 2016, a homegrown lineup from Kaboom, who literally didn't have money to even travel to US to attend the tournament. I think it was Guardian. It was Guardian who helped them pay the money to admit into the tournament and stuff like that. That happened. And in 2016, since 2015, 2016, they try to get like active into the international scene, and they were like grinding, and then it comes around 2016 major. It was Luminosities, it was MLG in the US, and they won the fucking major. And first of all, it was a really important thing, because this was one of the high prize major, first ever, which was $1 million tournament. So they won that one, and then Kaboom turned into Luminosity, and then Luminosity has an issue with their team owners and stuff like that, and they wanted to get signed with SK Gaming, and that thing was having a proper legal battle against each other. Whatever happened, in the end they became SK Gaming, and they attended another major, which was 2016 fall, and they won that major too, which was I think ESL1 if I'm not wrong. So they won that major too. So since then, 2016 they won, in which they won 2 majors, and after that in 2017, early 2017, which they have a whole huge streak of winning tournaments after tournaments, when it was like a FaZe versus MIBR era with the FaZe new lineup. So that was the legacy of MIBR. Like that was when MIBR was on their top, and they were literally one of the first teams from other scenes, except the NA or EU, who even like get to that level to like beat the team. So yeah, that was pretty much how MIBR was MIBR was known for. And then there were like some certain issues within the team, outside of the team, tournament issues, stuff like that, org issues. In the end, they don't even like SK, and they got signed out of SK, and they signed themselves to Luminosity, which Luminosity under the banner of MIBR, which was Luminosity by the rights of earlier. MIBR earlier was known as a really impressive and really old, really like a dignified, like a loyal Brazilian core of 1.6, CS 1.6, and they were really considered as one of the best teams. So yeah, that MIBR lineup was just legendary, and from that to this thing, it kind of looks like what is actually happening. And when it comes to Brazilian fans, everybody probably will hate me for saying this, but your idols are fucking fucked up, dude, to be honest. All the from Guales to Fur, except like pretty much all of them except like some of the decent ones which are like Fallen, Taco, like except these, like all these Gueri, Guales, Fur, all these people are so messed up in their head. They try to push a narrative that people are bad when they are not even bad, and not even close to what the level they are. The MIBR people or the Brazilian these celebrities, the esports celebrities are at that level. Like, do I need to remind you how you try to push away a 16-year-old pro Lee from Chaos, try to make a cheating accusations against him when he didn't even do anything wrong, and you gave him death threats? Like, is that justified to you? Because to me it is fucking not. So I just want to end this is my fucking rant against MIBR or the whole like, Brazilian scene very much, but this is not proper rant, and I might even consider like making a second video on this whole statement. But this is what it comes to. It matters here. It fucking matters that something needs to be fucking done, and let's see what happens. Pretty much as I can see, MIBR and Luminosity as a core as a org have a lot of money and a lot of money to spend. So as much as I can think, if they could have a deal with Furia people, they could probably buy the Furia lineup, and probably they will try to fit KNG into the whole thing. I don't think Fallen will stick with the core, like not the core. I don't think Fallen will stick with the team as a whole, as a MIBR team. I don't think Fallen will do that, like without Fur and Taco, because Fur and Fallen were known as as brothers. They were literally known as the people who never play without each other. So that was their core, because Fur was pretty much the player who stick with that team. So I don't think Fallen will play again with MIBR. I don't know much about KNG. Probably KNG could be stick with the lineup if their money was proper right, and I think he probably will stick with the lineup. And then the other guy, he will probably stick with the lineup too. And then I probably don't think they will stay, like they will allow him. But KNG is still a star player, and he could stick with the whole lineup. And hopefully, I think what MIBR probably gonna do is either they're gonna try to get the Furia guys and like hire them and fit them into the lineup, or they probably will get a NA lineup and like form a kind of like a half Brazilian, half NA lineup from that whole situation. But as you see from the Valorant, there's been whole like a brain drain of the talent for lately. So I don't think how this will work, but hopefully this thing will continues, and hopefully something new will come up sooner or later. So this is like first episode of ITMaterzz and second episode of in a week. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like, please sub to my channel, and hopefully see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.